So you hate your nursing job, you're tired of people talking to you crazy, and you want to quit. You're in the right place. But there are registered nurses who absolutely love working inpatient. And I love that for you because you are holding it down for the rest of us, okay? I'm a soft life nurse and I have no intention of being anything else other than that. So what is soft life nursing? The definition is dependent on what exactly you're looking for. For some, it's working Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, no holidays, no weekends. It's being able to take a lunch break. It's being able to enjoy your holidays with friends and family. It's being able to start your workday without having a panic attack in the med room or crying on your drive over. Currently, I'm a virtual nurse and I work in the insurance industry. I get to work from home, I don't have a crazy commute, and I love my team. The work that I do falls under the umbrella of utilization management. Essentially, the purpose of utilization management is a set of techniques used to manage healthcare costs and ensure patients receive the right care and services. Currently, I work with prior authorizations, meaning that I review services before the patient actually receives them. I've also had experience doing concurrent reviews. Essentially, those are treatments that the patient is currently getting while they're admitted. I got that one when I was working in a dual role as a case manager and in utilization management. Both of these roles that I'm talking about can be done inpatient in an outpatient facility or virtually from home. I get a certain amount of patients in my queue every day and I just process through them. It's pretty much self-explanatory, self-work. You have policies and procedures to follow, and then I just process my claims. I really like prior authorizations because I can really set out and organize my day. As long as I get all of my work done, everything is done according to the rules and the procedures, I don't have any issues. You do get certain cases that are a little bit odd or they have these one-offs. Even though I work on a team, working in utilization management is a very much a solo kind of thing. Everybody gets their own cases to work through. And unless you have a question, you really don't need to talk to that many people during the day, which I really like. Keep in mind that utilization management jobs are not one size fits all. You could work in a government contract as a liaison to a hospital. You could work within the hospital and submitting those claims to the insurance, or you can work in insurance and review the claims that are coming in from the hospital. And there's a whole subset of retrospective review, appeals, and denials for things that occur after the treatment has occurred, after the bill has gone out. And that's a specialty in itself that I don't even mess with. In the inpatient setting, you literally have someone's life in your hands. For me, I don't want to have chest pain. I don't want to have palpitations. I don't want to have anxiousness or constantly running around what to do and da-da-da. No, this is a nice, soft, demure job where the work can wait to the next day. If something doesn't get done this right and very moment, no one is going to have a detrimental effect to their care plan. No one is going to, and just because you don't work in the hospital anymore, it doesn't mean you have to give up your preferred shift schedule if that's something you want. For me, I don't mind working 8 to 5 o'clock just because, I wake up early anyway and it's fine. 410s are like my holy grail, but I love my job, so I'm going to stay put. Keep in mind that there are other companies that do offer 410s or 312s. They offer evening shift, they offer night shift, they offer weekends if you have kids or other responsibilities. There is a whole nother world to nursing that I didn't know about until I started working from home in a virtual space. I'm going to give you a list of soft life nursing jobs that you can look into if utilization management doesn't seem like it's your niche. Again, remember, I just gave you a little bit of an overview regarding what I do and what I've done in the past regarding utilization management. No, I'm not going to tell you where I work because, professionalism. If you really want to get out of bedside nursing fast, start looking up non-clinical nursing jobs. And don't let anybody gaslight you into feeling like you're not a nurse or not a real nurse because you don't work in the hospital. That RN, BSN behind your name is all the proof that you need. I'm in that database online. Baby, you're a nurse. You are a nurse. Okay, so let's get on to these jobs. I've met a lot of happy nurses that have worked in interventional radiology in IR suites. So this can either be in the hospital, and I think you might be able to find this in the outpatient setting. Don't quote me. Essentially, they're using imaging for the patient. Their shifts are pretty good, and I don't believe that they work on holidays, but again, every facility is different. Another option is to work in aesthetics or an IV hydration nurse. If you live in a big city, things like wellness and beauty treatments are popping up all over the place. So if you live in a major city, definitely check it out. Definitely reach out to other aesthetic nurses in your area on Instagram or TikTok and see if they're willing to have you shadow them or train. Some might even have programs on teaching you how to do these injections. Remember, a closed mouth doesn't get fed, so you're gonna need to socialize. You're gonna need a network. Because aesthetic nursing is like really niche and it's kind of hard to get into. I know some girls get their certification in it, but some places they just find spas that train on site. It just depends where you live and what the demand is. You can work in occupational health. I actually did this when I worked at a tech company. You basically handle the work on-site injuries, any chemical exposures, things of that nature. It was a pretty simple job. The only reason why I left that job is because I moved across the country. At that job, I was working 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. It was a great schedule. I would literally take a nap and then I was good for the rest of the day. It was embedded in a primary care clinic. So the primary care nurses would do the injections. I would just deal with work-related injuries or issues that the workers would come up with. Not gonna lie, being a nurse in a company that has nothing to do with healthcare is the cheat code. Working in occupational health is so fun just because you get to know another industry. They usually give you better raises because you're on more of a corporate ladder than like the couple of change that they give you in the hospital, you know? But yeah, look into occupational health. Depending on where you live, you can work in tech as a nurse, like as a nurse consultant, or you can work for companies like Cerner or Epic or Meditech or Stryker. They want the expertise of a nurse who's done it to help improve their products. So look into tech jobs as a nurse. Remember all those brands that you saw in the hospital? Yeah, they hire nurses too. Okay, this is probably gonna be the last one. You can work in medical device sales. I know you used to see them walking around your unit with a briefcase. Essentially, they go to hospitals and facilities, demonstrate their product, and basically try to get the hospital to buy it. As a nurse, a lot of this durable medical equipment are things that you've used. Plus, healthcare is always changing. So if you don't know what that device is, I'm sure that company is going to train you. And that is your one little job, to rehearse your script every day and to sell products. I would recommend this for somebody who is personable, they like to drive, and they like to talk, because sometimes it can be virtual if you are trying to promote a product to a company, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to drive into the hospital and show the product. But a lot of these companies do give like driving reimbursements or company cars and gas and things of that nature. Breathe with me. So I hope this video showed you that you don't need to quit the nursing profession entirely. You just need a new job. If you like videos like this one, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.